content is very important to me also. When you're speaking English, it has to be English, not Pakistani English or Sindhi English, Punjabi English. It's very important. Ji.
Is the translation necessary for such type for English course? Okay, you are teaching a Pakistani child English. So don't you think that if there is also translation of that content, then the child will understand it more clearly?
Sir, we have a question hour after this. Please keep your question to
if
yourself.
If you click on any video here, you convert translation, it converts into that language. The same content is automatically translated in 70 different languages by Google. We don't have to do it anymore. It's done already. You are a technology person, so I understand it will be easier if we fix the technology side of it rather than trying to recreate everything. So it's very important that one thing we need to understand that the type of education system which will be in future will be so different that it has never been done in the past. It's very difficult to even imagine what kind of world we're heading into because the evolution is extremely fast. It's just जो लोग 50 साल से ऊपर गए हैं उनके सामने के देखें कि just look at the audio content from records, from tapes to records to cassettes to all kinds of things have changed within the last 50 years. It's upside down totally, and I am sure you are like, क्या यार फिर में नई चीज आ गई है. This is a very difficult challenge, and that is the one thing which this generation will have to go through a lot is learning, constant learning, because things are going upside down totally. Everything which we see today will be obsolete in 5 years. As I said, I was selling Commodore 64 computers. I'm pretty sure none of the kids nowadays even have heard of it. So I'm obsolete. If I don't upgrade myself in 5 years, all the languages which I know in terms of software programming are obsolete. अगर कोई Fox Pro का programmer यहाँ बैठा हुआ है तो he has absolutely no bazaar value, no value whatsoever, because nobody is going to program in Fox Pro anymore. So it's extremely important to learn how to learn is what we need to teach to people. And in our school system, we're trying to implement that also. The reason we built that school is Khan Academy is available, and a lot of people are converting all that content into Urdu. But the reason we're doing it is in a structured way. So अभी जब बच्चे से आप मिलते हैं तो हाँ बेटा आप कौन सी स्कूल में जाते हो, सेकंड क्वेश्चन कौन सी क्लास में पढ़ते हो. अब अगर बच्चा ये कहेगा मैं तो खान अकेडमी जाता हूँ, किसी क्लास में नहीं पढ़ता, फिर कैसा बच्चा है, किसी स्कूल में नहीं जाता है. That's a big challenge, and that to fix that we are trying to create again a structured way, which I feel that it will be gone anyway, but it's an evolutionary stage to at least try to understand where things are heading. Can you go back to school? School website, yeah. कोई और सवाल?
ये नॉलेज को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए आपने हायर जैसे मैट्रिक है, फर्स्ट ईयर के स्टूडेंट हैं, ऐसी जगहों में आपने ये सब इंफॉर्मेशन पहुंचा पाए या आप अभी तक कितने स्कूलों में पहुंचा पाए हैं?
वेबसाइट देख रहे हैं 3 हफ्ते पुरानी है और 3 हफ्तों में हमने 3 क्लासेस बनानी है. अगर मैं बिल्डिंग के इफ्तिताह करने जाता हूँ तो 3 हफ्ते में तो मैं शायद नाम भी नहीं रख पाता ट्रेडिशनल तरीके से. Everything which I have done, I have created 70 different projects in the last 1 year. It's been going on at a very, very fast speed. We're not worried about spreading the knowledge right now because we're creating it first. And then, जैसे आपने बुला लिया, और सिर्फ इतनी ही अवेयरनेस के बावजूद सिर्फ इंटरनेट पे हमने सिर्फ वीडियो शेयर की थी आज से 1 महीना पहले और 1200 दफा देखी जा चुकी है ये वाली फिल्म. हमने किसी को बताया भी नहीं है, ऑटोमेटिकली शेयर हो रही है सिर्फ फेसबुक के ऊपर शेयर करने के बावजूद यहाँ शेयर हो रहा है. एंड देन पीपल आर टेकिंग एडवांटेज ऑफ इट ऑन अ डेली बेसिस. जहाँ तक आपने गुजारिश की तो आई गॉट अ कॉल फ्रॉम PTCL yesterday. They offered me a whole channel. आप हमारे IPTV पे टीवी ले लें पूरा और उस पर अपना सारा कंटेंट सुबह से शाम तक चलाते हैं. I didn't ask for it. They just found out. They called me up. किसी आप एक छोटी सी चिट्ठी लिखते हैं, हम आपको दे देते हैं. And once PTV does it, once PTCL does it, the other guys will be also interested. So it's spreading. I have always done business without any money. So I don't know how to do it with $1 million. So I try to use different weird ways of doing things. So for example, I went for a training to Jamaat Islami's office. You show the Jamaat school. So I told them, यार आपको इलेक्शन लड़ना है, आपको इलेक्शन में जीतना है, आप लोग एक काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे तो लोग इलेक्शन जिता देंगे. तो आप क्या करें, आप स्कूल बना देते हैं इंटरनेट का, आपको मोबाइल के ऊपर स्कूल आ जाएगा, उनको इस चक्कर में लगा दिया. And then I said, what I'll do is I'll brand the whole school in your name. And then you have JamaatIslamiSchool.com. Same thing. It took me 2 hours to do this. Or one of my boys to do this in 2 hours. So if tomorrow, today Dawood's public school has signed up with Yamani Banal. Now public school is teaching the same content. I don't have to go and market. I'm just creating the content. And then वो कहते नहीं ये वाली poem अच्छी नहीं इस तरह की बना दो, so we'll charge for that or something. But right now it's all for free. Then I want, if anybody here is from PPP, I want to have a PPPschool.com. If anybody here is from PTI, I want to have PTIschool.com. I want all of the बताए इसके की जो फजूलियात में लगे हैं सुबह से शाम तक धंधे में लगा दें इनको किसी की पढ़ाई पे शुरू हो जाओ ट्रेनिंग पे शुरू हो जाओ. So let me show you another website which we built. Can we open the training website? So we created another website. When we're creating all these websites,
वो इमरान खान यंग्स के लिए बहुत काम कर रहे हैं, यंगस्टर्स के लिए.
अगर आपको उनके ऊपर इन्फ्लुएंस है तो मैं बनाने को तैयार हूँ, अप्रूवल आप मुझसे ले लीजिए. ठीक है. तो दिस इज मैंने कहा सारा काम तो हर इंसान के बस का नहीं. मैं कंटेंट बना सकता हूँ, मैं चीजें कर सकता हूँ, but I don't have power over Imran Khan or TPP or those parties. If anybody has it, please, I will be more than happy to do it for them. I have no problem, but I can't force a person's. And because most difficult challenge which I face and everybody else face is change. We are not ready to change. अगर आज आपको मैं ये बोलूं कि आप 18 लाख की गाड़ी खरीद सकते हैं जिसके पर होंगे, कल जियो टीवी पे दिखाया है ना किसी
बातें करेंगे,
it disappears. Well, disappears मैंने नहीं देखा, but it flashed, and that was announced 12 years ago. And I have a friend who actually mentored that company. अगर मैं आपसे 12 साल पहले कहता कि I'll give you a car which will fly, very simple answer is what we will normally get, because when you talk about weird things, this is what the answer is. You have to see and believe. So similarly, if somebody was to put a Toyota industry in this country, and the other guys, and we knew that Honda is going to come out with a flying car, would it be, and Toyota has no clue how to do that. So which car will be flying or be selling in a few years? So we have to understand how technology is going, and then based on that, towards go to it. So for example, I overheard you guys are doing something for polio. So we have built a website, it's called RehanHealth.com, and you're putting all the content related to all the health information on the web. And the same content will be downloadable on mobile phone and a DVD in 40 rupees, which will be available to all the mobile shops, which can then again give it to the बच्चा होने वाला है ये फिल्म देख लो, माँ के पास आएगा ये सारी फिल्में देख लो. So it becomes easy. He doesn't have to go to school to learn all that, because it's just film, and it's an interesting film. Film is something which has now power of scale, because remember, this phone is just 2,000 rupees. The सस्ते से सस्ता Nokia phone is 2,000 rupees. And this phone is 2,000 rupees. It has all the gizmos in the world also inside it. Even has Skype on it. So really weird. So this is something which we created also for our in-house. So again, everything which we were creating for our in-house for training, like .NET programming, PHP programming, वगैरह मुश्किल से चीजें, so we started putting it all on there. So यहाँ लिखा हुआ है वीडियो एडिटिंग कैसे करते हैं, वर्ड कैसे चलाते हैं, ऑफिस कैसे चलाते हैं, सब यहाँ लगाना शुरू कर दिया. And then we were getting our house fixed. So मेरी बीवी करा रही थी वो सारा काम, so उसको लोग उल्लू बना देते थे कभी. So I said, let me get you a course on how to carpentry works. So I've got the videos made for how to become a carpenter. So we have Carpentry 101. So if you go there, you will learn everything about carpentry in 2 hours. Every basic information, रंदा क्या होता है, ये क्या होता है, ये क्या होता है, ये क्या होता है, सब आपको जवाब यहाँ मिल जाएंगे. And then I was in Prime Minister House 3 weeks ago doing some similar kind of trainings, and the guy, the chairman from NAFTEC came on board. NAFTEC is the largest 2,000 training institutes. and they are the authority of doing this. उन्होंने कहा यही तो बड़ी अजीब सी बात है, तुम तो हमारे पास तो 12 अरब रुपए खर्च कर चुके, अभी तक तो ऐसी कोई चीज़ भी नहीं है.